Benjamin in Wheatland. Benjamin, talk to us, buddy. What's up?
Well, I wanted to kind of combine two of the general themes from this week, and those are holding government accountable and the idea that taxes come at the point of a gun. Jack, you mentioned going out and holding signs in front of a police or fire department if they weren't doing their jobs or whatnot. And Joe, you've specifically been talking about the taxes coming at the point
Certainly.
of a gun. Well, me and my brother, we go out and do, I'm an activist. We go out and do activism. We went out with a sign, a big giant sign to a highway overpass on public sidewalk, and the sign said, "Taxes equal theft." And we were just trying to, kind of make people realize that they don't pay their taxes voluntarily. Within 5 minutes, we had cops showing up. They clearly didn't like our signs. We had a CHP officer try to argue with us about the content of our sign. And then for the next basically 10 minutes, they kept trying to figure out a way to arrest us.
So they actually were talking about the content of the sign. It wasn't just plain that you're not allowed to be on an overpass. It would distract drivers or something like that. They were arguing about the content of your sign.
I mean, they mentioned lots of things, but one of the obvious points and where things really went south, like at first they tried to say, oh, we weren't allowed to have that sign there. And I said, well, is it illegal? And they're like, well, I don't know about that. And then they tried to tell us it was distracting. I said, a white sign with black lettering is distracting. It's, we have billboards all over the place. The people
That's a good point.
Right.
distracted by this, I don't know. I guess everybody shouldn't drive.
And then Benjamin, because Benjamin sent us the videotape of this happening, which I watched, by the way. And we should post it. Can you resend it, Ben?
I'll post it to your Facebook, and you guys can just repost it.
All right, yeah, perfectly. Perfect. And they were starting to demand ID from you guys, too, right?
Correct. We don't carry ID unless we're in a car. We don't carry ID on us because you don't have to. If you're not doing anything wrong, they have no right to take your ID from you. And they never ask.
Man, you're a hardcore if you make a real point of not having ID on you all the time.
I mean, well, there's just no need for it. And one of our things is rights unexercised are rights lost. And one of the things is everybody just assumes that if a police officer tells you to do something, you have to do it. And, you don't have to, unless it's a legal order. I mean, we're not criminals. We're very moral individuals, and we weren't doing anything wrong.
And skilled sign painters.
That took us way too long.
Quick question, do you believe in God?
I don't personally believe in God, but, that's me. But you know what? That's the thing. Is some of the people who support us, they believe in God, and we all get along because the idea is I'm fine with them believing in God, and they're fine with me not believing in God, and it's just it's a personal thing. Although I don't call myself an atheist, I refer to myself as a methodological naturalist because atheist just says what you don't believe in. I don't go around telling people I don't believe in Santa Claus.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
Benjamin, you're an interesting guy, and I hope you'll stay in touch. We'll have everybody view that video, and I will tell you this while Ben's still on the line. They were extremely respectful to law enforcement at every step of the way, and the coppers came off as annoyed, slightly floundering, and completely unused to anybody saying, I don't have to do that, and I'd really prefer not to.
Would they have done the same thing if they'd have been standing over the bridge pass and it said, go Bears or something like that?
We love the police.
We love the police, yeah.
Would they have done the same?
All right, Benjamin, thanks for the call, buddy.
Cal's playing Stanford, and it's overpass taking it toward Berkeley, and you're on overpass. You see that sort of thing all the time.
Sure, yeah.
Did the cops stop and hassle those people or not?
I don't know. It's not actually against the law unless it's, I guess, affixed to state property or something like that. Yeah, you can't have a big sign with the writing on it along the roadway. People become distracted.
That is pretty hilarious. Methodological naturalist.
Yes. The rich tradition of that belief system.